What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. And before I start today's video, first of all, man, thank you everybody that support the Big Gamer Small Talk podcast. We got our own T-shirts. The link will be down below. We got different designs. We got some Xbox shirts. We got some Sony Pony shirts. If you click on whatever design you see that you may like, doesn't matter. If you click on available products, you can see then you can put it on whatever your coffee mug, iPhone cases, or whatever the case. If you don't just have to get t-shirts, we have sweatshirts. And all you gotta do is when you click on the design that you want, whatever the case, just click to the far right where it says clothing style, and that's gonna give you long sleeve shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, whatever the case may be. We got everything to say, man. And thank you for those guys that's been supporting us. Shout out to Jay Williams, man. If you guys are looking for avatars, backgrounds for your Xbox One, Jay Williams, the graphics guy, he's the man. Shout out to him too. Like I said, we're trying to get the E3 next year, and I thank all you guys for all your support thus far. Now, with that being said, you see the title of the video, Nintendo takes a shot at Microsoft and Sony. Now, the last few podcasts, I've been taking up for Nintendo, crapping all of them, saying, basically, not to expect much. My thing is they've been in business for over 100 years, and they have to see right now that if they don't change with time, you can say goodbye to them. Like I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? I understand that Nintendo will never be a Microsoft or a Sony, but the basic shit. I mean, I remember when I went to. I'm gonna read the article, a little bit of the article. But I remember when I was younger and I got arrested. I was in jail for a little while when I was younger, and I had this writing teacher. Shout out to him. He didn't want taught me, like I said, I would write every day. He got me a composition book. And I wrote a saying that you have, because I read an article that I'm about to read to you a little bit of it, and this lets me know that Nintendo is dead on with this. I wrote in my book that in the world you have three type of niggas. Excuse my French. Niggas die before their time, niggas die because they out of time, and niggas die because of time. They stuck in time, not willing to change with time. And damn it ain't Nintendo, who's stuck in time, is not willing to change with time. I'm going to read a little bit of this article here. They basically, hold on, let me go pull it up here. Let me pull it up here. Venture Beat, let me pull it up here. Venture Beat, let me pull it up here. They basically, take a shot at. I don't even gotta read it all. They basically take a shot at, because I didn't even see the article now. They basically, I don't feel like dragging it. They basically take a shot at Microsoft and Sony for showing games to come in the near future. And something that Nintendo's done in the past. I mean, shit, Xenoblade is now that. Yet, we've been hearing about Xenoblade for how long? You know what I mean? But they say that they show games that are coming out this year, and they won't consider their E3 a flop. Imagine they major fans, big time fans, were not happy with Nintendo's E3 presentation. They said they don't take it as a total loss because E3 is not only for the fans, it's for the business or Walmart. They're gonna see you can show them what games that they're gonna stock on their shelves, and they basically took a shot at Microsoft and Sony. I'm saying because they were showing games that are coming out next year. That's how you build hype for your console. Or consumers to be. Look, we got this here game on the horizon. I'm gonna buy a game or console that I know is coming out. I don't know about anything else that's coming out to come. Like Nintendo, what the hell is wrong with you? Like you still don't get it. All Nintendo has to do to make their next console a success is to come out with a traditional console with a traditional controller. Being able to run all of the third gen multiplats. And lock 1080p, 60 frames a second. The minimum. Give people a basic online. Basic. What I mean basic, it don't have to be as robust as Xbox Live, but basic. Voice chat mandatory in every game. Boom. Game invites mandatory in every game. Boom. Party chat. Boom. Join session in progress. Boom. An achievement system. Boom. That's all Nintendo had to do and come up with a traditional controller, and then and make their console, like I said, on Pokemon. Mind you, this is not going to be their 9th generation offering. This is going to be their 10th generation offering. 4K should be the standard, but we're going to say lock 1080p, 60 frames a second. You know, being able to do that, the minimum, okay? The minimal. I mean, it should be a 4K console, but if they don't go that far, it should be able to do 1080p lock 60 frames a second. Minimum. You understand what I'm saying? But Nintendo still doesn't get it. Like, when I said, like I said, the last few episodes of the Big Game and Small Talk podcast, I've been defending Nintendo. Like, damn, and I'm not the biggest Nintendo supporter, you know what I mean? Because I don't understand how can they go from the NES to the Wii U? Like, I remember Nintendo had all the third-party support. Some of their greatest games Nintendo didn't make. They were made by third-party. Contra, Castlevania, Ring King, The Karate Kid, Double Dragon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can go on and on. Some of their best games Nintendo didn't even make. Ghosts and Goblins. Like, some of their best games they didn't even make. They were made by third-party. You understand what I'm saying? So how did it go from saving the industry, the gaming world, to going, especially in the Western, saving the gaming world, video game world, and it comes where they are now? They put out a console in 2012 that has yet to sell 10 million units. Like, Nintendo can't afford another gimmick. They need to take their head out their ass and get with the times. Because Nintendo comes out there, motherfucker, with another dud, we can say goodbye to Nintendo. On the home console, but they probably still gonna do the handheld thing because they got that shit on Smash. But as far as the home console, they come out there with another bullshit system. It's a wrap. They need to get with their time. People want to play online. People want to talk to their friends. Stop trying to be the parent at home. That's what we have parents for. And Nintendo's problem. And not saying the Wii U can't do voice chat because it can, but the problem Nintendo doesn't want adults communicating with children. That is the problem. You know what I mean? And you can't protect the world, Nintendo. That's why people have parents. If the parents don't want their children to go online or don't want them to communicate, they won't buy them a microphone. You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Or leave a feature in your console that the parent control, they can, block online play or whatever the case may be. But like I told you guys before, it's kill children only get games for birthdays and for Christmases, basically. That's when I got mine. And adults buy games all year long. Like, I don't understand, you know what I mean? So you're punishing the people, you feel restricted, that have grown up on your console, loving your console. I grew up, my first console was an NES. But what Nintendo need to do, you can still do that Mario shit, but you have to appeal to a broader public. You want to go after some of the gamers that left your ecosystem, left the Nintendo, and went on to the PlayStation, went on to the Xbox. How do you do that? By getting an achievement system. Basic online features. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, your console has to be more powerful than the PS4 and the Xbox One. You can't put out a console that's on par, because when the Xbox 2 comes out and the PlayStation 5, you're going to be right back to square one again. You can't do that. So your console has to, at minimum, it should be 4K, but at minimum, 1080p, locked 60 frames a second. Minimum. You know what I mean? Like, minimum. Add Twitch or maybe the YouTube gaming application. That'd be sick. That'd be dope. Like, people like to play and stream. Like, you have to get with the times, Nintendo. If you tell me, worry about what you taking a swipe at Microsoft and with Sony, when they did their E3, they built up hype for what's to come. People are still talking about games that they showed at E3. People still talking about Horizon. People still talking about Recoil. People still talking about motherfucking Gears of War 4. People can't wait to see Quantum Break. People can't wait to see Scalebound. People can't wait to see Crackdown. People can't wait till they finally show Forza Horizon 3. They know that it's coming. People will get excited. People go out there and reserve these games in ahead of time. People had Halo 5 reserved since last year. They don't understand the market. I'll tell you, because, again, Nintendo needs new blood. They do. And I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. Lord knows. But me reading this article right there, they still ain't got a fucking clue. Well, all Microsoft and Sony did was show games that are coming out a year and a half. What the fuck is wrong with that? And what did you show that's coming out this year? Your own fans didn't like what you guys showed that was coming out this year. The motherfucking all them digital events and shit that you be having, the directs, the motherfuckers that tune in, if they're not even happy with you, they're saying change, change, change. You gonna fuck around and lose that little bit fans. You gonna fuck around and lose them if you don't get with the time. Like I said, I was giving them the benefit of the doubt because Nintendo's been in business for over 100 years. So I was like, they gotta see. Like, they can't come out and drop another bullshit console. Yes, the Wii U was successful, but the attach rate, the software attach rate was horrible. Nintendo's exclusive sold, but that was about it. The Wii had a lot of shovelware, a lot. Then you had the Wii U. Nobody wanted it. You know what I mean? They put out a console barely more powerful than last generation consoles. 8 gigs of flash. You put out a next generation console with 8 gigs of flash. Shit, the original Xbox had an 8 gig hard drive. This is what I'm talking about with Nintendo. You can't afford to do any more of that shit right there. Your console should come out with nothing less than a terabyte in it. Nothing less. I say fucking 2 terabytes, but minimum 1 terabyte. Minimum. A traditional controller. That's all you need is a traditional controller. People want to, sell a Wii U pad separately. They want to still go back. It better be good with you to sell some more Wii U pads. You know what I mean? Sell it separately. But a traditional controller. That's it. You know what I mean? Make sure that all next gen engines can run on your motherfucking console. You know what I mean? Equivalent to DirectX, 12, or they're not going to have DirectX 12, but whatever API is coming out, make sure that your sys console can handle that. The minimum. If Unreal, converse with third party, see what they're working on. I'm sorry, third party, see what they're working on. Say, hey, this is our specs. This is what we think about going. Would your games in the next 5-6 years run on this goddamn console? Kudos. That's a step in the right direction, Nintendo. But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720, and as I always say, bang, bang. Damn, dog. It's in your hands. Gundam style. It's your boy, I'm out of here, man. Go by and check us out. Big Game and Small Talk. Link will be down below. Bang, 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 bang.